The 26 bronze relief sculptures in front of the U.S. Navy Memorial are artistic depictions of U.S. naval history and key events in it. Their purpose can be summed up by the inscription above the mariner's compass, which reads, "In honor of those who served to forge the heritage of the United States Navy, in tribute to those who perished to provide peace and security for our maritime nation, in gratitude to those now serving." The bronze relief sculpture I'm looking at today is entitled Naval Aviation, First Shipboard Takeoff, Eugene Ely, Hampton Roads, 1910. This sculpture was created by the artist Giancarlo Baigi and shows the pilot Eugene Ely successfully piloting the plane that has just taken off from the U.S. naval vessel with a ramp built on top. In the background, it shows another U.S. ship with people watching the successful takeoff, as well as two smaller boats in the foreground showing other people who had come to witness the event. The USS Birmingham was the ship from which the plane took off. On this ship, a makeshift wooden ramp was built for the plane to be able to take off. The pilot, Eugene Ely, was self-taught and was quite a good aviator. He was chosen by the Navy and was able to successfully take off from the USS Birmingham in his plane. He did encounter some struggles when the plane touched down on the water shortly after takeoff, but he managed to recover, pulling the plane up, and with some difficulty in navigating, he headed towards his intended landing site at the Norfolk Navy Yard, but instead landed on a strip of beach near Hampton Roads, which is why this relief has been titled that. This successful story of the first naval aviation in 1910 was due to competition that the U.S. faced from Germany. The Germans had scheduled their first takeoff to be on November 5th, 1910, but due to weather issues, that flight had been unsuccessful. This allowed the U.S. to set the record for the first takeoff from a ship a couple weeks later. Although this first takeoff took place in 1910, the first naval aircraft carrier was not completed until 1922, after World War I. Several countries tried to develop this technology, but no one had fully completed an aircraft carrier until the USS Langley in 1922. The aircraft carrier served a big purpose in the World War II. All sides in World War II had aircraft carriers, and the Battle of Midway in June of 1942 was specifically fought between Japanese and U.S. aircraft carriers, among other ships in the Pacific. Today, many new technologies exist for both how the planes take off and land. These modern planes and modern carriers have many new safety features that ensure safer takeoff and landing. These new ships even have the possibility to control an airplane by remote to have safe landing in the event that a pilot cannot land the plane. This new technology, called Atari, allows someone on board the carrier to pilot the plane via remote control and land it safely aboard the vessel. Thank you.